Hello everyone. The year is 2025. The world stands on the edge of unprecedented transformation. Artificial intelligence is rewriting reality, humanity is racing to Mars, and spiritual emptiness grows in the shadows of skyscrapers. In the bustling streets of Vernacy, a city timeless in its spirituality, a wandering healer known only as Atma tends to the poor, the sick, and the forgotten. He lives without a phone, bank account, or identity. Only a satchel of ancient herbs and eyes that burn with a depth too vast for any mortal man. The locals whisper legends about him. Some say he never ages. Others say he's been seen walking the ghats for generations. Few know the truth. He is Ashwatthama, son of Guru Dronacharya, the immortal warrior cursed by Lord Krishna himself at the end of the Mahabharata war. The curse. Once a mighty warrior, Ashwatthama had unleashed a weapon forbidden even by the gods, the Brahmastra, in a fit of rage and revenge. For this, Krishna cursed him. You shall roam the earth for 3,000 years, neither dead nor alive, in pain, with no home, no acceptance, and no escape. You shall bear the stench of your sin and the weight of your karma until time itself absolves you. That was over 5,000 years ago. Ashwatthama had walked through kingdoms and empires, through deserts and war zones, always alone, always haunted. He had watched civilizations rise and fall like waves. No injury could kill him. No medicine could relieve him. The wound on his forehead, left by the stolen money, never healed. The turning point. But 2025 was different. Humanity now possessed technology that made them feel like gods. But with that power came arrogance. Ashwatthama saw it again. The same pride that had torn apart the Kauravas and Pandavas. People chased validation, not values. Justice became a trending hashtag. Dharma became obsolete. And it was here, in this modern Kali Yuga, that Ashwatthama's comeback began. One night, he found a young boy collapsed near the banks of the Ganga. The child was a victim of a failed suicide attempt. Abandoned by his parents, bullied for his appearance, lost in depression, Ashwatthama carried him home and nursed him back to health. As days passed, the boy noticed something strange. "Baba," he said, "you never sleep, you never eat. You speak of Krishna as if you knew him." Ashwatthama smiled bitterly. "I didn't just know him, I was cursed by him." The boy laughed it off until he saw the unhealing wound glowing faintly in the moonlight. Revelation and redemption. The boy became his only friend, and in him Ashwatthama saw something. Hope. For centuries, he had sought liberation from his curse. He had meditated in Himalayas, served sages, even walked barefoot to the shrines of all gods. But nothing had cleansed his karma until he realized perhaps his redemption didn't lie in escaping the curse, but in embracing it. What if immortality wasn't a punishment, but an opportunity? An opportunity to serve, to guide, to protect. He started walking across India again, but not in anger this time. He held motivational talks in villages under banyan trees, not as a sage or warrior, but as a man who had lived through every kind of suffering. He told them stories, not of gods, but of consequences. How you act, he would say, echoes across lifetimes. There is no escaping karma, not even for someone like me. People began to listen. Some saw a madman, some saw a sage, but those with eyes that could see beyond time, they saw a divine lesson walking among them. The scientists' encounter. News of this mysterious immortal caught the attention of Dr. Ishan Verma, a skeptical neuroscientist from Delhi working on longevity. "Immortal," he scoffed. "Let me test his DNA." Ashwatthama agreed, not to prove himself, but to confront science with silence. No results came back. The DNA didn't match any known human sequence. It was unclassifiable. Dr. Verma, shaken, confronted him. "Who are you really?" Ashwatthama looked into his eyes. I am the living proof that karma is not mythology. It is mathematics. What you send out comes back. In this life or the next. No algorithm can escape it. Not even mine. Comeback of the warrior. Ashwatthama didn't pick up weapons again, but his voice became his sword, his life a lesson. He began training young people, not in war, but in willpower. In my time, he told them, we fought with arrows and chariots. Today the war is different. Your battlefield is the mind. Your enemy is not Duryodhana. It is doubt, distraction, and despair. And your only weapon is discipline. Under his influence, movements for mental resilience, spiritual revival, and ethical leadership began to rise across India. His curse had become his cause, the final lesson. Years passed, but Ashwatthama never changed. One evening, as the sun set over the Ghats, the boy, now a young man, asked him, Baba, do you still want your curse to end? Ashwatthama smiled. I did. For 5,000 years. But now I understand. The curse was never the punishment. My ignorance was. Krishna didn't curse me out of anger. He gave me time to find out who I really was. And who are you now? Ashwatthama looked out at the river and whispered, a reminder that no one escapes karma, but everyone can redeem themselves through karma. Moral: karma is unavoidable. You cannot escape your past, but you can rise above it. Even the cursed can become a cure. And even in the darkest fate, the light of Dharma still burns. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful tales from Katha Spark YT.